Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Outpost. Continuing from yesterday, I did all of this to get basically every single mechanism type stuff that I could ever run in an unlimited supply, so I could start the next time, but having a big area to start working on something big. To do that, I'm gonna need some crops, right? And the way that I'm gonna get crops is with a gardening cloche. Here, his gardening cloche. This guy. The only problem that this one requires an engineer's workbench with some glass, copper wire, nickel plate, so this is easy. Problem is treated wood planks, which means I have to start and make some coke ovens. Not a lot, just a bit should be enough to give me a bunch of gardening cloches, but you know, that's what I'm gonna start working on. Eight coke ovens. The light glitches are just gonna happen, they are quite common with IE. I think it's gonna be more than enough. So now I just have to put here a quantum singularity thingy, and then a bunch of pipes loading probably into a tank and into a storage unit for all this coke that I'm gonna make. Continuing, I got here my quantum singularities, and just gonna put one of each in here and start extracting the coke and the creosote through down here. So here now I just can route this coke and the liquid that's being made into the tanks I'm gonna put in here. The tank, if I recall, was just made, I'm gonna give like some space here. 30 by 30 here for the silo. You have to go away, my friend. 1, 2, 3, and another space here for the tank maybe. Aha! A tank. Now I need to do a silo over here. Ah yes. This boy goes right here. So the idea is I'm gonna connect these guys here to the tank and to the thing over here. Might have to connect it through the back so it doesn't look as ugly, but yeah. It's gonna be how I'm gonna do. Nice. Now I just have to do something similar, but for the coke that is going to be generated over here. Now these two are wired over here, and I already know what I'm going to do with this amount of creosote. I want to start getting into some other stuff from University of Engineering. It's going to require a workbench. This fellow right here, an engineer's workbench. Now that I got my crafting components blueprint, I can start working some actual useful stuff. And I think one of the first things I'm gonna do is I don't want ever to have to craft this by hand, and I think it would be cool if I could use the big assembler from IE to craft me just a bunch of treated wood planks. This way I never have to do it by hand again, and it's kind of a pain to do it by hand, so you know, I think this is gonna be, to be honest, not that useful, but quite fun to just set up. And the IE assembler requires some light engineering blocks. Light engineering blocks is just iron sheet metal, iron mechanical components, iron copper ingots. All of which are very easy to do and just require some iron plates and some copper ingots. So, you know, it's very easy to do. Yeah, I just don't have any iron sheet metal, but you know that I can do so. I'll be right back. Okay, I got now everything that I need. And the idea is to just make two of these guys, right? They just are very simple. We're gonna have here, I don't know, at least one block to pump this stuff in, so. I seem to have built it wrong. Let me see what the hell I did wrong here, and I'll just fix it right now. Okay, so one of the problems I had then is that I had put a crafting table here. I don't know why I thought there was a crafting table in the middle, but it wasn't, so. Okay, here it is. Another IE assembler. And oh boy, those look cool. God damn. Yeah, it's been too long since I played with these. So now I just have to connect these food types over here. Fruit pipes, they go here. And also to this side over here. I just have to give it a little switch. And, well, actually, this first one doesn't need anything. We go to here. And this guy here should be getting something. Yes, creosote oil. That's what I wanted. And this guy over here, I'm just gonna make it sure that he gets the wood. So, just goes in here. Huh. And I have to get a wood singularity. This thing goes over to here. I just extract here. Boom. And I say to you, you just make this. Non-recursive. I could use recursive use. I don't like using it, so this, you go to here. And now I just need a little bit of power, and then maybe put another one of those over here. Just because it's an IE area, I think it would be cool to try to use as many IE multi-blocks as possible. I just have to make another one of these power generators. And they should start by putting something in here. I give it power to this guy. And you should start making something soon, right? Because you're now getting it into here. Nice, that's what I wanted to see. I just need a little bit of, creosote there to set the recipe. And put some power on top again. So grab this from here. This goes like this. Yep. And I shouldn't need to use the creosote oil bucket. I should just need to switch this guy here of place as a test. So it's gonna be kind of difficult to get it, isn't it? Okay, now you come with here, and power. And you should, yes, you are. You're making me treated wood planks. That's very cool. I'm just gonna get another one of these and set up one of those silos here. And I think this is gonna be great. Here, I made a bunch of these guys here, but there is a reason why I made so many of them. You see, immersive engineering requires a lot of wires and plates. But I don't like to craft them. So you're right, like for example, this requires iron sheets, this requires iron plate, like steel plates, copper plate, nickel plate, it requires plates. And I don't like crafting, so instead I'm gonna do the same thing I did over here, but instead I'm gonna do that for like every single IE material ever, and just basically be able to mass craft anything that I want from IE instantly. Because I am too lazy to craft by hand, so instead I spend a bunch of time making a gigantic setup that is barely going to be used, but it's cool to do. So the next step is to just have access to basically every single immersive engineering plate. Time to make a bunch of plate benders. Yeah, that's the reason we have so much of this. It's gonna be needed right now. Now comes from the, the question, can I... Oh, I can... How they... Yeah, okay, let me figure out how I can properly make this into multi-blocks and I'll be right back. Yeah, as expected, it was just a problem of not, properly rotating the piston. But, yeah, very simple. And here on the back, I'm going to have a redstone powered furnace and a power generator back here with a redstone furnace, just making the material that I need all the time, so it's good. I don't think that, I don't think it was very thought out, the fact that you get basically creative RF at the start of the pack. Or maybe the pack dev didn't, think anyone would go through the extent of abusing it as I have been abusing it since the start. But I don't know, I like it. Nowadays RF is basically free on every single pack, so this is not much different from that. Nice. It's working, wonders. I very much like this. The only thing that I would like to have here last is a way to convert this coke into already electrodes for later. So yeah, people, I think this is all for today. And personally, I think this was an excellent progress. I always love doing automation, so yeah, this was a lot of fun. It may not have any, direct use right now, like what I did yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but the other time back there, the mechanism automation. But it sure made doing everything here a lot faster. And I guess this is also gonna make, the next part a lot faster, because I'm gonna, I'm not stopping here. I'm automating literally everything from my E at one point, and the less I can use AE, the better, because this is, look at this. Just look at this. It's way cooler doing this than it is to just have an interface in a machine, Everything here works non-stop, the machines are very punky, and if I ever get an AE system, which I might not even get one, it's gonna be a lot more free. This exhales automation, I love this. But yeah, it's all for today, folks. See you later. Bye bye.